Starting in the bottom of the first.
That one almost got him.
Oh my, perfect. And like, I feel like I did really well last game.
A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes,
1-1,
what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes
it.
Dude,
I don't know what this team needs, to be honest with you. I feel like it just needs to be like blown up from the inside. Like, that's the thing I think.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Strike 3.
Yeah,
all right.
In front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Tauchman.
It's sad when like Mike Tauchman's my best hitter right now.
2 outs, base is empty.
Mike Tauchman's the best, dude.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Neto pulls it down and he makes the catch, and that'll do it.
That's fine.
Here on the south side, and now the catcher.
Let's see if I can get my pitching figured out for this game, because last game it was not great, and I missed one in the zone. Gave up like my pitching's getting me better, so that's fine.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is lifted in the air.
That's fine. That's a fly ball out.
Mullins makes the grab.
Fly ball
down.
Fly ball out into the outfield.
Here is Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
I'm going to hit that cutter inside.
Gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-2.
And hit the changeup. Nice.
Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Vaughn. 2 gone.
Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels.
Can't believe the game froze on me last game.
And that's
terrible.
Outside. And it's 1-0. Second
that
inning
is terrible.
Here, no score.
And I missed that.
That one missed.
Jeez.
Swinging a foul straight back.
All right. I'm going to go with the circle change outside to set him down.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
And 4-seam up and in. Will never fail me.
Spoils that one, and it remains.
And it's going to fail me.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to
Let's
go
try,
get the fastball slightly
cutter.
elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one drilled left field.
I should be giving up like 6 bombs right now. 6 bombs. At least.
And it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there.
They are really
his
like.
run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
All right, so let's try the 4-seam up and in again.
And there's ball 4.
And I just missed.
He saw a lot of pitches
Just
and earned
missed.
a walk.
Let's try
so
one.
Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto.
This blue is squeezing me, dude.
Swung on, belted. That's back there.
All right.
Gone.
Man, that last game was so nice.
They jump ahead
it was so
second.
nice last game.
It's 2-0.
This game is not starting out the way I wanted to.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Not starting out the way I wanted it to.
Right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Joe Adele in the box.
All right, let's try getting this up and in.
Ball. High in the air,
nice.
Out to right. Tachman in position. Hauls it in to end the
We're hauling that ball in. All right, we're playing from behind. Let's see what we can do.
Courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Going Bomo.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric.
All right, we got to focus in because I'm down by 2.
Soriano back to work. Pulls that one foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Was that low? Maybe a little bit.
Gets a piece, and it stays
over. Another foul ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one.
At this point, I might as well swing in the dirt and hope and pray.
One away in the strikeout. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And there's a ball. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner.
We've got to work the count a little bit. So that's what we're going to do.
And a swing and a miss there.
And I'm swinging at pitches out of the zone.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Ball 2. All right.
Strike 3, and that's 2
That's
in a row.
a good slur.
Off to a strong start, singing.
It makes me even more mad that I'm like,
3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely
like,
minimizing contact.
Right,
he can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And that is that.
All right, we've got to
and we're back.
Get it
Here's
figured out right now. So we're going to hit
Rengifo. Popped up. And there's one down.
All right, we're down 2-0. It's not impossible, but I need to make some pitches here. So if we can make some pitches. I can't believe Zach Neto hurt me. In all honesty.
Ready to fire now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Please catch that.
The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Wow.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box.
Because now
he'll feel real good about
struggling.
that.
Right side, hard hit, and there are 2 outs.
Now I'm struggling.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
I'm lucky that was caught. All right.
Back here on the south side, here's the catcher, Kyle Teal.
Kyle Teal.
And a foul ball. Ball 1 there.
Someone give me some hope.
Swings through that one.
Give me some hope, please.
Got him swinging.
And I swung at a pitch
really
outside.
Love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And it's fouled away.
I need to get Soriano out. I did better when he was out of the game.
The 0-1. And that's outside.
All right, ball one. Let's start working the pitch count out. Start working it up.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
The lady in the background just screams, "Way to go, White Sox!" We're down 2. I haven't gotten a hit. 4 Ks.
Next
way to go.
Misses. It's 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. That's to third.
Just missed it.
Moncada tossed to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Nick Maton.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Maton.
Yes.
Lined into left
That's what I need.
And that should be extra bases. Around
Let's
first
start
and
with a
hustling
double
for second.
and see what can happen.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
See if I can make a comeback.
To the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra
all right,
bases
Rojas.
written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Rojas avoids the first pitch for ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
All right, Rojas, come on. Oh, right down the middle.
Foul.
And I couldn't sit back on it. 1 base hit is what I need right now.
And it is 2-1.
All right.
And that's outside.
All right, 3-1. He's got 33 pitches. We got to try to get him out of the game.
Towards first.
Yes, that's slow enough. That's slow enough to probably get down. Four. And running on Mike Trout is stupid. I'm learning.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
I'm learning.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
This blue is squeezing me, dude. That is terrible. He is squeezing me in this zone.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. And that's down and away. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. And now Yohan Moncada.
I'm about to go through the order 4 times, or for the 3rd
Check
time.
Swing called strike.
In the 4th.
Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
I'm going to go cutter up and in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through.
There we go.
One, it's a strikeout.
All right, we set him down.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Taylor Ward. In there at the knees. 0-1.
All right. Strike 1.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
It's just the 4th. Oh.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. Angels retired 1-2.
All right, we retired that.
Bottom of the 4th, Austin Slater
Austin
stands
Slater
in.
to help me out here.
And a big swing and a miss.
And I swung
He's been
under.
incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No ball, 2 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
That
He
was
picks
so
up his
stupid in
5th
this spot.
strikeout on the hill.
So stupid
Now,
in this
Mike
spot.
Tauchman. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering is not close.
All right, let's wait on a pitch.
That one hit to right.
Just
And he
missed
makes
that
the
one.
catch. And there's 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Halos leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
All right, come on.
Swings through that.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Yes.
Hard hit, right side.
Oh my God.
Whips it to first.
I just need some luck. Need some luck on my side.
Cannon back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of
Blue's
play.
not calling anything for me, dude.
Pitch is in there. 0-2.
0-2.
See if I can get this strikeout.
Swing and a miss.
Okay,
Struck
I got a strikeout.
Here's Joe Adele. Flied to right his first time. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Top 5.
Strike one.
One more.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty.
I can't afford to walk him.
On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
It's right in the hole.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. Adele into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Next one misses, and a count even 1-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground.
I'm getting it done.
He's there. He's
top
got
of the 5th.
And there's 2 away. Now it's going to be Nolan Shanuel. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Adele on its second with 2 down. That one hammered but pulled foul.
He keeps hitting those pitches, dude.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pitches.
Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Get him.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Maton.
Let's go. Get him out.
Slings it across.
Okay, that was close.
Third out. Angels lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
All right, come on.
That one a triple digits.
Okay. You know, these White Sox,
right down the middle, and I miss it with
to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit.
Before I forget, we're gonna warm up. I liked the cell when I was playing last game.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Okay, let's see if I can finish this off.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was a good pitch. That's low.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Just foul.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. swing and a miss.
How many strikeouts am I going to give this guy?
Throws the first.
How many strikeouts am I going to give him?
Away on a drop third strike.
Might as well start counting.
The splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Andrew Vaughn now. Fouled off down the right side.
3 is the magic number.
0-1 now. Swing and
3
a miss.
is the magic number. 3 is the magic number.
Struck him out. Really
my
the
brain's not
breaking
working.
Ball there.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Up the middle.
I'm just swinging at everything.
And that
I want
one
this game to be over. That's
Safe
okay.
at
That's
first
a
and an infield single.
one base runner.
Tough play on a nice
And who does that bring up?
Had to be perfect
Other than
exchange and
Sosa.
throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was.
Oh, you too.
Trying to get a split finger.
Who else does it bring up other than
play,
Sosa?
But that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Sosa in the box now as he looks at
come on,
ball
Sosa.
one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
I need.
That's a ball.
The White Sox down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5.
Come on. He is like painting the plaque right now, though. If I can square one up, I got a good chance.
To third.
Yes.
And that's a fair
Dude.
ball.
They love Sosa. They love Sosa.
Heading for the plate.
Heading for the plate. Heading for the plate. Heading for the plate. Heading for the.
And he's out. Cut down.
God.
Here on
I
the
just
south
keep getting
side,
flung
top
out,
6.
dude.
So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
That's so frustrating.
And first offering is fouled off.
And like.
That one
Who's
in
up
there
next?
to Mike
It would have
Trout.
been Nick Maton. He probably could have done something too.
That's too low. And that's ball 1.
He probably could have done something.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Alright, we gotta hit the cutter up top.
Fights that one away. Still
Fights
1 and
it
2.
away. Alright, let's do fastball. Up and in.
Upstairs.
God, dude.
2-2.
He is not giving me anything. Not giving me anything on this,
Misses.
dude.
It's a strikeout.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Swerve.
And a swing and a miss.
Another one that he probably shouldn't have swung at. And we're gonna hit this right here.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back.
That's game.
And out of here.
And
No
that,
matter how
where
this
was
outing
that?
ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2
Dude.
mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do.
That's not even a bad pitch. It's not even a bad
Now the
pitch,
White Sox.
dude.
And the 1-0.
That's not even a bad pitch.
Strike one.
Just missed.
Not even a bad freaking pitch, dude. The one I gave up a 2-run home run to works. I get it, but like, damn, dude.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Came together perfect.
I think we're gonna have to restart.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you
I think
feel
we're gonna have to
really
restart.
good
And I don't really feel like
You
sitting through
trusted
it
your
because now I'm
hands,
getting angry.
You let the ball travel and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one could be trouble.
And I can't blame anyone but myself.
He'll score easily.
Can't blame anyone but myself.
And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Man,
yeah.
That feels so good to shoot an absolute
I think this is over.
The opposite ways.
And
I'm gonna have to restart, and I don't really want to.
Sizing this one up, he's got it. Runner tagging from third. Now a relay to the plate.
All right, we're gonna chalk this. We're gonna chalk this.
As an outfielder, got to put it into
chalk
his
this up. I'm having
gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Yeah, and
that,
just
you feel like
to show injury. All right. He gives up a solo home run again. Oh man. Nick Maton hits a home run for injury. Dude, that's crazy.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna come out better.
Ball 4, take your base.
Yeah, I'm gonna accept the loss on this one at that point, and it's just crazy that the next pitch is a home run. We're gonna accept the loss on that one because I was already down by 5. This is gonna be a difficult one. You know, sunshine and rainbows over here, and we're just gonna let that fix it. All right. Well, as you can see, we are gonna delete this file. It will go by, and we are gonna go on to do another one, starting new, using the current roster. I think we need to figure out a better trade, and we're gonna figure that out while we're on here. And we will be right back as we have to restart because we just lost game 1. Game 2. That just shows how difficult this can be if we don't make the right adjustments. Alright, now I gotta figure out a trade to start this new season, because this is gonna be a hard one. I don't think I'm gonna go for Cedric Mullins again, but I have to trade away Luis Robert. And I gotta figure out something with that bullpen, or either figure something else out, because I think we're going to need offense, but I think the bullpen's going to be hurting as well. And I need to find a good bullpen, a good starting pitch or hitting piece that can be good from both sides. I mean, Oswaldo isn't bad. Let's look at my roster depth, because I need to figure out what I need improved on. I mean, maybe if I could get a power hitting first baseman, I could get rid of Bobby Dahlbeck. But the trade has to be Luis Robert. He's going to be our highest available. But also with the bullpen being as bad as it is, I need a solid arm that can come out of that pen. But I feel like that could wait even. So let's see what we can find. So we can see what we can find. But we're going to be trying this again. Hopefully it goes a little bit better. Alright, so I've got that. Let's see who... So in free agents... Is this... Who is Portillo? We need to find a decent contact hitter that can help me make contact with decent vision and decent power. Now I could keep, if I keep Luis Robert, if I keep him, so what I'm looking for is a decent contact hitter who can help me in the box. Even if his... How far off are we from Hassan Kim? Pretty far off. So that's not going to happen. Taylor Walls isn't going to... Doesn't look bad. We could go to the Guardians and see about trading for like a Nolan Jones, but like I feel like that piece isn't going to be too helpful. We could get Lane Thomas, which would give us a really good bat against lefties. Righties we would struggle though. But he's an 80 overall. Plus, it gives me a chance to get one more piece, which maybe I could get them to throw in like a bullpen arm. Like, I feel like I'm not getting much else. Like, I mean, Lane Thomas isn't a bad piece. I just absolutely suck with him. We could also maybe get like a David Fry, who has decent contact from each side of the plate and could be a solid DH playing right. But that would leave our center fielder being Michael A. Taylor. I mean, we have the pieces to back it up. Who's at third base now? Bobby Dahlbeck. It would give us... We need right-handed, though. That might not be a bad move with David Fry, because they're not even using him. And I like David Fry. I think that's the best deal we're going to get right now. So let's change. We'll resume here. We'll display the chat, display activities, bottom right. Let's go. Yeah, bottom right. That's probably where I'm looking more. Okay, so right now this will probably be the trade that we do. I'm probably going to trade for David Fry, because not only would it give me a solid right-handed contact, it'll give me a solid left-handed contact as well. Decent plate vision. The clutch is up there, so hopefully he can help me, and durability seems like it's high, so like he should be able to play every game. But he's gonna probably have to be a DH, definitely. So we'll make that trade to make sure that, to make it a little bit harder to get rid of Luis Robert, just because I don't know, he would be good, but like I need to make it a little bit harder. Now looking at our roster, we made the move. I need to look at my 40-man and make some changes there, because I know I want David Fry up. We're going to move to the MLB. We're going to look at my 40-man roster, go down to my lowest rated player, remove from 40-man, and then Warner Vyers could be good. Jason Meredith. I don't see me moving up Greg Jones, so he will be removed from the 40-man, and that will give me to add to the 40-man to move to the MLB, and then we will add our starting pitcher Drew Thorpe, because I really need as much help as I can get, and he will be added to the 40-man as well. Plus, he will move to the MLB, and hopefully that will help my team out. With our arms and our bullpen, we should probably... I'm going to send down... I like Brees. I like Boozer. Penn Murphy seemed to do well. Mike Clevenger will give me innings. I don't want to get rid of Perez, because I'm going to need innings in the bullpen for some games. Cannon. Maybe White. Maybe I move him to AAA. And then that way my lineup will look a little something like this. David Fry is going to take over at DH. Michael A. Taylor will take center field against righties. I don't like that. Maybe Josh Palacio will take center field with righties. And then I will put David Fry there. Andrew Benintendi. And I like Sosa. I like Sosa a lot. So he's going to hit up a little bit. And then against lefties, I want David Fry DHing with Sosa there works. And Austin Slater needs to play, right? Right. He has a decent fielding, but Tauchman does well. Benintendi does not. Oh no. Slater doesn't have to play. Okay, so that'll be our lineups. Our pitching rotations. I want Drew Thorpe in the lineup because we need a percentage, and he needs to be there. Mike Clevenger is going to stay here. Martin Perez. Shane Smith's here too. So let's do Mike Clevenger and Martin Perez do a switch. And let's have Davis Martin start. We'll have Cannon come in, Thorpe, Clevenger, and then that right there. I'm going to make sure my training gets set up. I don't need him to train that. I want him to hit. I could do power. Let's do some power in the weight room. Because I'm not going to have him play the field much. I think that we need to make sure that he is in the lineup ready to go. And I think that's all I need. Let me fix my lineups here. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do. Nothing too crazy, obviously. We want to make sure that my team can focus in on the win and hopefully move on to the next one. But since we've got to start over... Since we have to start over, this is going to take forever, dude. So upload this. Alright, so I've got that set up. Now we're going to go back here. And finally, now that we have that all set up and working again, I can do this again. Alright, reset. Now we have David Fry starting with us. And we have started off this game right here with the south side. So now that we've got that set up, we can hopefully start game one again after losing. I almost played on the wrong field. I'm sure Cubs fans will be confused. We've got David Fry traded for Luis Robert. So hopefully that helps with some offense. And I'm trading the best player every week, so makes it a little difficult. And we're going to go into this and hopefully see if we can get out, find some decent pitching in the next few weeks. Alright. I've at least got a decent DH, so I can figure out the rest as we go.
Chicago and right field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox.
Alright, let's do it.
Ready to go now? And now,
this time
Luis Rengifo.
for me to
swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck.
Great start.
Right field. That one is back. Get out of town.
Great start. That was a bad pitch.
Well, so much for settling into this
Very
game,
great start.
No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
So I'm late. I need to figure out.
Strike, and now it's even.
I need to be in there earlier.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in.
All right, so that's accurate.
Two strikes.
No question about this one.
Oh my God. I am playing from behind again. All right.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
All right, so that was a bad pitch, I guess.
Best players of his generation.
Jeez,
He's a
I just have
favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build
I'm being
around.
squeezed. Lou, you're squeezing me.
And that one pulled foul.
We're just gonna keep pitching up and in, I guess, at this point. I mean, what else can I do?
Pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Change up, caught him looking. Thank God.
I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a change
going up and in again.
Over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Outside. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
This is terrible.
Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. A well-deserved double
terrible.
on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
This is worse.
That misses. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
They're giving me that one. They said you can have it.
He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter.
We're gonna go up and away.
Have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities.
Let's go.
Locked him up, and that'll do it.
Thank God we finally got out of it. All right. Michael A. Taylor needs to sit down.
Michael A. Taylor.
This is going to be a long game.
And it goes just foul.
Because I'm playing from behind again, but that's okay.
He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve.
Slow grounder, slow grounder, slow grounder.
Throw to first, and they get the out.
Can't get the out.
Here's the opening day lineup for the White Sox, and Chris, virtually anything would count as an improvement over 2024.
Oh, there's no way to sugarcoat it, Boog.
All right, so we're going to keep on rocking.
For most losses in a single season, it pains me as a former White Sox player, but I have to imagine they're not going to be that bad again this year. And I can tell you from experience that
they aren't going to be that bad again this year. I don't know.
Team. Here's hoping they get to do just that.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
That was a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
I'm not paying attention right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
God, that's terrible.
Mike Tauchman.
Yes.
Base hit, center field.
At least that'll bring up David Fry, the new acquisition. Hopefully, we can do something with that.
Next is the designated hitter, David Fry. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
With David Fry, should be able to do something against lefties, at least, and hopefully can figure out the...
Fought off foul.
Just missed.
Tauchman off of first with 2 away. And that one is inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Ripped to right.
Yes. Oh, right at him.
Makes the catch. And
right at him. That's okay.
Back at right field.
We're going to come back in.
Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss.
It's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Another strike.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will
you
get out of play.
You can get it. Climb the fence. Climb the fence.
Fans another.
Fans another. Let's go.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
0-1's the count.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now.
Another one down.
Climb the ladder out there.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat.
Oh my God, I'm leaving pitches right over the heart of the plate.
There's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
That one pushed foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Swings and misses. And
there we go.
Strikes out.
Strikes out
the
side.
south side.
All right.
We head to the bottom
Come
of
on,
the second.
Sosa.
Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Sosa measures 6 feet.
We have
even,
a good
210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is fouled back.
I didn't even move my PCI. I said nope.
Out to short.
Oh. I need to take better at bats.
One up, one down.
Better at bats. I like
inside right there.
Kikuchi's a good pitcher.
To get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
In the air, center field. Adele moves under it and makes the grab.
That's fine. Against lefties, I'm gonna be smashing.
2 down, bases
empty. Be smashing the ball.
And next to hit for the Sox, Nick Maton.
I didn't go.
Maton tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the
I just keep barely missing, honestly.
Martin back to work. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Right on the corner.
A little too early. Strike 1. This one in the air.
Nice. Ball in the glove.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2
Up
out,
and in.
space is empty. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 out, space is empty. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
On the ground. And foul ball. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout.
Okay.
Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a
Third
lot of damage
dinger.
done with that pitch. A hard grounder,
Jeez.
but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut.
0-1.
Kyle Teal.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Taylor. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Ohapi.
I think I'm trying too hard.
The third out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
All right, let's do it.
Right through there.
Hold up.
For a strike.
All right.
And there's a foul ball.
I wonder what would be harder. Would it be the Rockies?
Off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Ball one.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Oh my God! Look
Well,
what
he's
that
ready
was
for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair. This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Hoppy batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tauchman sizes this one up. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 down, base is empty. That one
Oh my God!
Back there. And that one is gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and
right,
hit
we're gonna
your
have to try this
spots.
again.
If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day.
Off the plate.
Inside. Now 1-2.
I still think David Fry's the way to go.
Spoils a 2-strike
Unless I'm
pitch,
allowed
and
to
he'll see
sign
another.
other pitchers.
Ripped on a line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's terrible, dude. I had that time.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Now this is in the air down the line. And it's caught for the out.
I can do a comeback.
Zach Neto, the next to hit
I
for the
feel
Angels.
like I can do a comeback.
And a foul ball. Moncada leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Andrew Benintendi. That one almost got him.
Alright, so I missed that.
Yeah. 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 comes up empty. That.
And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and
That
a
when
miss.
you
There's
say
the slider.
Kikuchi,
And
it's
it's
making me look
0-1.
like a...
Well, he's been incredibly
Like a-
efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage
Idiot,
over
dude.
70%. That's well above league average,
Making
and
me
that's
look
what's
like an
allowed him to
idiot.
pitch well up until this point. Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far.
All right,
no
come on,
runs
David
across
Fry.
either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't
Come on,
think this
David
hit is going
Fry.
to knock him off his stride too much.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Just off the inside edge.
I'm waiting for something over the heart of the plate.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Just off the outside edge. Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side, could be two. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Lenny and Sosa now at the plate.
They just gave me that, honestly.
First time. Fly ball down the line. And a foul
not a bad
ball.
swing.
One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ward brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Vaughn stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And that's just foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Two strikes.
And that's outside.
Okay.
First and second, two down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Hoppy down to first, and they get out of the jam. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No ball. Two strikes.
In the dirt, and a count 1 and 2.
I thought this would be easier than what it is.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Just misses. And a count now even up.
It's hard when you don't have control over your
Swing and a
fastball,
miss.
you know?
Struck him out.
I have no control over the fastball.
So far.
Came inside with that two-strike
ninth
fastball
strikeout.
nicely and just bunched him up on
Coming
the
in with
inside
the
part of the
slider.
plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
Got a change
Did a
up.
nice job
All right.
right there.
Curveball.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
God, dude. What the heck?
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
There's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Pulls it in on the run. Two down.
Talkman's like, I got you. We're down 3-0, but I got you.
Now Trout gets a chance to
All right, let's put in Bryce.
hit.
We'll put Wilson out there.
Hey.
Two outs.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
Let's go. Set him down. Just 3 straight fastballs. Let's see what we can do.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Maton. Hit in the air, center field. Adele makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Even when I make solid contact, this team like can't hit the ball.
There's Bobby
and that's
Dahlbeck.
something I've kind of like learned.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power
you kind of learn that
defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1's the count.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
3.
What about him playing another
I'm really
position
doubting
on
my
defense,
abilities
one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
What are we even talking about? I lost all interest in that conversation that they just had together.
Just missed.
3-2. He hasn't thrown a single strike. And of course the last one's going to be a strike.
So a man of
when did Bobby Dahlbeck become so fast?
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Who put that out there?
Pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now
yes, I'm coming back now. This is my inning. This is my inning, so we're going to touch it. We're going to go all the way home. We're coming back up to the top of the lineup. Okay. This is my chance to come back into this game.
So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
This is the chance.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Benintendi in the box now.
That was a good pitch I should have hit. I should have hit that. I should have swung at it. Yes! 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 Let's go! Oh my god. I think I'm out of it. I think I'm finally out of this slump. Andrew Benintendi. Benny's biceps, dude.
It's 3-3.
Woo, holy moly. Benny biceps with the home run.
Really nice swing on that.
Watch this.
Everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent.
That puts us right back into the game. Oh man.
Jumps off your bat like that.
So
all right, now we've got Mike Tauchman up. Let's see if we can get David Fry up.
Check swing.
Ah, that's such a good pitch, dude.
Ball game is still
such
tied.
A good
they
pitch.
can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Is dicing really up with those sliders, dude.
Now in an 0-2 count.
He's a different beast.
Confident about finishing.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Is that a swing?
Well, the White Sox with a 2-run homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back after this on the show.
All right, Benny Biceps got us back in within 1.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler.
Thank God.
Clips the corner. And that's strike 1.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one.
Change down.
Count off, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I am so close to just giving up a bomb every time.
It's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Smoked on the ground a second.
Okay.
Fires over to first.
I want to try to get through this first series.
Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
That is a terrible pitch, but it's okay.
All tied up here on opening day. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Okay, sinker.
Outside low. 1-2 the count.
Come back up and inside.
In the air, right field.
Okay, good.
And
that's
that
foul.
lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Here is Moncada.
All right,
for 2.
You own Moncada's up. This could be a dangerous hitter. We need to make our pitches.
And a strike in there.
I trust Bryce Wilson. He's done a lot for me in these games. So
check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
Dude, I might just make him a starter at this point. I piece up with this guy.
And they'll do it again.
I need to find the people that I piece up with the most. I'm going to hit that sinker.
And a good eye there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Try with the fastball.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Yes. Out towards
Thank
right
God.
center field.
3 outs. We kept the momentum. Let's go back in here and let's score some runs.
Short work of them there.
Go back in here and score these runs real quick.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 57. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher,
it's Friday. Base hit. Starting off the inning with the base hit.
Just relax and do what you're capable of doing. All over that one right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
That is a very impressive swing of the bat.
So digging in, Lenny Sosa.
So with a lefty, Sosa could put this game on its head.
Check swing called strike.
Right down the middle.
Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brock Burke preparing to come on if needed.
Yes. Perfect. Up the middle. Yes. He missed it. He missed it. Who do these bitches love? Sosa. Let's go. That's right, Sosa. That is right.
Screaming off the bat, I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball
we've got to get
so there was no fluke to that
him in. So let's go for a sac fly.
Next to hit, Andrew Vaughn. This
okay, that's a sac fly.
Left center. Makes
get in there.
Runner tags for home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double
I went
play.
for the slide, but
and next to hit for the Sox, Nick Mayton.
I guess it makes it more interesting. So.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch misses way outside.
All right, come on.
There's a swing and a miss.
I need to stop swinging at pitches out of the zone. Just throwing me some meatballs right now.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
We took the lead, and that's all that matters. Since we took the lead, should help us out.
And we're back. Top
all right, we're back in the lead.
7. Here's the left fielder.
This could put this run alive.
And that's way
I just want to get through the first series. That's all I want to do. Come on. Thanks to Benny Biceps.
That one missed.
Putting us in the lead, and then David Fry and Sosa coming through for us.
And he grounds one back up the middle, base hit.
That timing was terrible. Why didn't he move?
And a good start to the inning.
You have to move to get the ball, dude.
And now Zach Neto, 0 for 2 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. And he chases a high fastball there.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball.
No, that's up. We ain't throwing that again. That's not going to happen.
Run on at
We're not throwing that
again.
again.
The top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Let's go down.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Dude, lay off that pitch down.
These eyes that the batters have.
Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
All right.
Swing and a miss. Stuck him out. Well
there's
done.
one strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience.
All right, let's
there.
see if I can.
A couple of pitches to even that count.
Let's bring in the little reliever. Just because I've had some success with him.
Here's Joe Adele. Late on
oh
that
my
fastball.
God! Don't do that again.
That clips the corner.
2. Set him down. Set him down.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball
what the hell?
That same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Benintendi hustles to get it in. Go ahead run into scoring position
what
as he
the
stops
hell,
at second.
dude?
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept
what
him in the yard that time,
that?
but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Let's just watch it. It falls. He reaches for it, misses it. No reaction.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
If he scores,
go ahead, run in scoring position.
And they go up one, I'm gonna be a little ticked off. Just a little bit.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Dahlbeck.
Get him out, please.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs out.
That's terrible. That's a terrible hit, and they gave it to him. That's the thing that sucks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Let's go, base hit. I'm going to have to perfect all this up just to have a chance.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center.
Kyle Teal can't
and there's one down
versus lefties. Then that's okay. You know, and that's okay.
Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox.
I'm going to reset that because I don't want any of that.
And there's a ball.
Alright. I need to get to
trying to hold a
Benintendi and Hoffman
with
the runner on scoring position.
Strike 1.
I got a ball,
right, strike 1. I need to square that one up.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Makes the grab.
Okay, at least the top of the inning, we're going to have our top or 3 hitters.
We go to the 8th, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. First pitch, and it just misses.
Dude, this game is like squeezes you sometimes. Like, I feel like this batting zone is
and that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got his second double of the game. The relay throw.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat. Battling with 2 strikes. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. It's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Outside low. 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And that one gets past the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
How is that a wild pitch?
Secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base,
how is that a wild pitch?
Standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Moncada stands in now and watches strike one. Line drive, caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Ward in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called
early
strike.
on it.
2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That case
is 5-4 right now.
Back here on the south side, leading off Mike Tauchman.
Need Mike Tauchman to come through for us here.
Cut on and missed at 101, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Focused in.
Right side, and that goes foul.
Foul ball.
0-2 now. Ah, that hit him.
Oh, he hit me.
And the leadoff
oh my God, is that what I needed?
David Fry steps to the plate for the White Sox.
That may have been what I needed.
1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And
I'm
it's
waiting for the
0-1.
fastball.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, still 0-2.
1 Fry.
Ball 1 there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Sosa in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball, it stays nothing.
I feel like David Fry's a good addition though. Like I feel like he's done well. I just need to get better with the pitchers. There we go, base hit.
They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Vaughn in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Hit in the air, right field. 2 away.
Okay, first and second. This could be game here.
Digging in, Nick Maton. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Pitch hitter coming on, Josh Rojas.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Yes, yes.
Line drive, base hit.
He's not scoring though.
And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away. Here comes the skipper out of the...
Okay, they're going to Kenley Jansen.
Next for Chicago.
Manager. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? It was just getting interesting, too. You gotta be kidding me.